No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach. Hands up. Hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
Can't stop me in the paint. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. And for Charlotte, Nikola Jokic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Devin Booker. Kevin Durant, and it's Mr. Moves in at the one spot. You take a look at the Hornets. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Irving with it. Here's AI. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They get it back. Tries again. Mr. Moves the pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
And it's Miami's ball. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Durant. James outside. There's the drive. Basket's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
About a minute into this first quarter. And Durant with the block.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
It's James with the drive. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, a nightmare to cover.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside for Irving. Stolen by Jokic. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Mr. Moves, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's AI, following the bucket by the Hornets. Will it go? Again, the Heat misses. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. The kick to Durant. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's AI. Booker defending. Irving, the pass to AI. Back to Irving. 4 on the clock. Here's AI. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the shot goes down. AI's got 6.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Jokic from deep. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one's good. AI.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For 3, Durant. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
AI pass to Irving. And the Heat, another 3.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Takes a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Mr. Moves, and the jumper is good at the free throw line. Mr. Moves has got his second basket of the night.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Durant, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Jacks up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Hornets with a lead. Here's James. Oh, and a jam by James.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
The Heat have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's AI. Booker defending. Here's AI. And the three-pointer goes. AI's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Jokic. Wide open. And another basket for Charlotte.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's AI. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is James. He's got 9. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Pass to AI. There's the triple. Tries yet again. And it's good on the lay-in. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's AI. He's got 17. The 3-ball. Hornets with the rebound. Mr. Moves has got 4 rebounds now. Booker with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Mr. Moves. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
On the wing, Wade. Pass to AI. Back to Wade. And again, it's Miami converting.
And Dwayne Wade sees the floor so well, just rising up and knocking down the jump shot.
And he's going for the oop here. Here's AI. Second chance shot. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Out to James. 4-3. Jokic can't get the tip in. Here's AI. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
Second team foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Irving. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
31.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. Devin Booker out there with Kevin at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Mr. Moves, no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's AI. Offensive rebound. Heat from the arc. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. And now it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
And the basket by Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves has got 10 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's AI. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Nowitzki for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Nowitzki.
And the Heat lead by 11.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Back to James. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's AI, covered by Jokic. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's AI. Clock at 6.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Charlotte. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, we get a chance to see something special offensively.
Here's AI. He's got 21. From outside the arc, the Hornets pull it in. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Mr. Moves. 10 points for him, and another basket for Charlotte.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
James outside, inside, Mr. Moves, and he dunks it down.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open field.
The Heat with the lead. Here's AI, takes it inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
The Heat have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's AI. He's got 25. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Heat, number 2.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hornets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. On the wing, Durant pulls up. And he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. Here's AI. Booker defending. Pass to Nowitzki. Gets it to go from the corner. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The Heat have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Wade, pass to AI. Beyond the arc, buries it from 3. AI's got 30 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
James from distance. Easy work.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
James has gone 6 of 8. Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
James finds Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
Here's AI. O'Neal inside, covered by Jokic. Wade, pass to AI. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got 1:48 left in the half. Well, the Heat shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Jokic passes to Booker. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Mr. Moves the pass to Jokic. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Durant. Kept alive. Mr. Moves. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
Hornets ball.
On defense, the Heat. This is the most they've led. 13 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Wade, the pass to AI. Here's O'Neal. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Mr. Moves. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. AI, the pass to Irving, to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Here's Mr. Moves. James, right side. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat in a good
52. The Heat, 65.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Looking at Miami, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, it's never finished. You're playing this that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start.
Back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. Such a wide open look. Mr. Moves has got 22 points.
Well, he's been carrying them. He's going to need some help.
Pass to Booker. Here's Mr. Moves. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
And such beautiful mechanics. Awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
AI, pass to Irving. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by AI. AI's got 5 rebounds in the game. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Sinks the tray. AI's got 40 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
It's Booker on the wing. Lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Count the basket.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Durant with the drive. Blocked. They retain possession. Booker for three. Shot clock at 5. James. Here's AI. Booker defending. Right wing. Outside for Irving. Here's AI. He's got 40 now. Pass to O'Neal. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jokic with it. Irving picks him up. Durant for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here's AI. Booker defending. Here's AI. Oh, Booker with a block. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. Here's O'Neal. Outside Irving. To the wing on the left. Here's Nowitzki. Check by James. Goes up again. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Fires the 3. Superb transition play from LeBron.
LeBron James out sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
On the wing, Irving. There's the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
The D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's AI. Booker defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Irving. Mr. Moves. O'Neal pulls it in.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And that one's good. AI.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Here's Mr. Moves. And the Hornets, another 3.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's AI. Booker defending. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Wade's got 10.
And we know Dwayne does not take many shots from the outside, but he really knows how to pick his spots.
Here's Mr. Moves. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Points. Over to the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. And the Heat, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
And that one's good. AI.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Mr. Moves. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrance.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Here's Mr. Moves. He has 29 now. Outside for Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mr. Moves. Outside for Booker. Here's Durant. Here's Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
AI pass to Nowitzki.
Remaining in the third.
Fires from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Mr. Moves has got rebound number 7 tonight to the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
So dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's AI. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The reverse. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
And he drops the first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Good on both. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Jokic. Now Durant. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Here's AI. Booker defending. Here's AI. Changes up. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, he misses the dunk. Fast break Miami. Nowitzki. That one's good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Charlotte has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Heat shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's AI. Booker defending. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Deflected. Here's AI. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. AI's got 57 points.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
Mr. Moves the pass to James.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. It's picked off. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front, up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Keep that ball moving. Ball moving. No holes. No holes.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. LeBron James out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Mr. Moves in at the point. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Pass to James. Here's Mr. Moves. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Driving to the basket. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Mr. Moves. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Wade. No good with the triple. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Stolen.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Number 14. Second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. AI, the pass to Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Second team foul.
Here's AI from deep three-point range. Rebounded by LeBron. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
On target from range.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. He's in groove.
AI. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Mr. Moves. Outside Booker. And here's Jokic. Here's Mr. Moves. Releases. Oh, Jokic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's AI. Booker defending. AI, no good.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Mr. Moves the pass to James. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Off with the layup.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Number 2.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Jokic. The kick to Durant. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Irving. Inside. Here's Jokic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's AI. The Hornets pull it in. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Here's AI. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
James passes to Mr. Moves. On the wing, Durant. Back to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Still a force. LeBron looking ageless on that
one. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving, pass to AI. Outside for Irving. Here's Nowitzki. Here's AI. Another bucket. Wow.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And an historic night. Closing in on top rankings all time in single game playoff scoring. Here's Mr. Moves. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Mr. Moves has got 40 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Irving. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to James. Outside Booker. Back to James. LeBron without hesitation.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. On the wing, Wade. Ooh, Durant with a steal. James, that's good. And now just a three-point Miami lead. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's AI. Here's O'Neal. Up and in on the layup.
You have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Yep, that one's good. Mr. Moves has got 42 in the game.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Irving, pass to AI. Connects from downtown. AI's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Mr. Moves. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most...
Whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Out to James. To the wing, right side. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's the three. The shot off that time. Here's AI. Irving, the pass to AI. Driving inside. James with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
For three, Booker. It's rebounded by AI. On the wing, Irving. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And there's James from the arc. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
Ooh, Durant with a steal.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Another one goes. Incredible.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. Here's AI. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And stolen by Booker. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me. That's my fault.
Good block. Okay, 13-14. Let's go. Gotta get a stop here. We got a good one, Shake. I know when you're quiet, you're locked in.
Oh, yeah.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Timberwolves. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies, thus far undefeated in postseason play. Can they march on and extend their unbeaten streak tonight? Timberwolves, Grizzlies, the Western Conference Finals. Up next. Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jimmy Butler is out there with Garnett. And it's the eraser. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jordan in its shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Pippen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Magician. And it's Thompson, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at Minnesota, and being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Mitchell with it. Here's the Magician. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Jordan, that's for two. Garnett kicks to Jordan. Rebounded by Howard.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's the Magician. Another shot. Out to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close. 3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And the space there, but it's offline. Down low, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mitchell outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got the first 3 points tonight for the Timberwolves. Here's the eraser, and he dunks it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was slick and slick. The D had no chance. And stolen by Butler. Garnett outside. Here's Jordan. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Mitchell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
This is it to Jordan. Butler on the wing. Driving in and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. Pippen, the pass to the Magician. Thompson outside. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the eraser. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Jordan. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. A nice shot by the Magician.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Magician. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Doncic is checked in for Memphis. And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's the eraser. Outside for Jordan. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Mitchell wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Mitchell's got 6.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Pass to Adebayo. Buried from 15 feet out.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Garnett. Nothing on the board. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Here's Jordan. Doncic trying to get over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The eraser passes to Garnett. Back to Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's got 6. Adebayo passes to the eraser. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. He's got 5.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's the Magician. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. I mean, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Sinks the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's the Magician. He's got 9. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
The eraser passes to Jordan. Here's the eraser. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. And Jordan sends it back. The eraser passes to Doncic. Here's the eraser. Offered by Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Pippen slams it in.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped a pretty good one there.
These two guys really like throwing on each other, don't they? And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. The Magician passes to Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Jordan. It's Garnett on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. They get a hand on it. Howard, the pass to the Magician. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. A nice shot by the Magician. 13 points for the Magician.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Howard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Mitchell. And it's the Magician in at the two-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Howard. The rebound by the eraser.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. Out to Thompson. Takes a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Michael Jordan on the wing. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside for Jordan. Pass to the eraser. Over in the corner, Doncic. They get it again. Outside for Jordan. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's the Magician, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Magician's got 18 points in the game. The eraser passes to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
The Magician passes to Mitchell. On the wing, Thompson. passes it to the Magician. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. He's got 8. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's the eraser. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Mitchell against Doncic. Mitchell passes to the Magician. Driving the...
Boy, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And so Jordan will bring it up for Memphis. To the wing right side. The eraser. The good-looking shot from the wing. The eraser's got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the wing on the left. Here's the Magician. He's defended by Jordan. Hits it from three-point range. 23 points for the Magician.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
He's to the eraser. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doncic passes to the eraser. Outside, Jordan. Over to the left wing. From the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
The Magician passes to Thompson. Got a piece of it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. On the clock. Here's the Magician.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
The eraser passes to Garnett. Shoots it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside. Mitchell kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Adebayo. Ball's knocked loose. Jordan the pass to the eraser. And they're running. Here's the Magician. Knocks down the step-back J. The Magician's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Minnesota's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Out to Thompson, but Trey. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Jordan, and the layup falls. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the Magician. He's defended by Jordan. The Magician passes to Pippen. Here's the Magician. Pippen. That's 28 points for the Magician. And number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. The Magician lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the Magicians got 30. Memphis leading by 6. And Garnett has it in the corner. To the paint. Thompson with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
.30 seconds left here in the second. The Magician passes to Pippen. Here's the Magician. Great D that time from Jordan.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The eraser shot's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Mitchell's got 10. Here's the eraser. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Grizzlies, 53.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Well, for the Grizzlies, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like clearly. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we saw.
How about you, Shaq? What do you think about Minnesota?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And now with the second half about to get under.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Garnett is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's the eraser in at the 1. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. The eraser's got 24.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Jordan outside. High post shot. Here's Garnett. Adebayo passes to Jordan. Lock at 6. Fade away. The shot by the eraser. No good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's the Magician. 33 points for him. He dishes it to Howard. Here's the Magician. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The eraser passes to Jordan. Here's the eraser. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Garnett. Memphis moving that ball around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
Number 12, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Memphis has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Garnett. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Here's Howard. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Howard's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's the Magician. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Memphis leading by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The eraser's shot's good.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's the Magician. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Adebayo, and it's sent back by Howard. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. Good. The Magician's got 39.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right wing. Here's the eraser, out to Doncic. Garnett outside. There's the pass to the eraser. Rebound, Minnesota. Howard's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Outside for Pippen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Jordan. Fires from the line. Count it. He's got 18.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
The Magician passes to Thompson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Luka Doncic, 4th.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Here's Howard. And Adebayo sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Magician passes to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Magician. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive play.
Oh!
It's a great game.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Magician. He's defended by Jordan. They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Howard's got his third basket of the night.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Out to Doncic. Outside, Jordan. Right to the hoop. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The Magician passes to Howard. Jordan outside. Out to Doncic. Here's the eraser. Covered by Mitchell. Here's the eraser. And it's off from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:03 left to play in the third. Pass to Jordan. Picked off in midair.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Down low, Adebayo. Here's Garnett. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail, executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Mitchell's shot is good. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Garnett. Here's the eraser. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on the eraser. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's the Magician. He's got 39. 1 second left. And the miss. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Timberwolves lead by 1.
70.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
It's the fourth quarter crowd.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. The Magician out there with Mitchell. Then there's Howard. Then there's Pippen. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The eraser passes to Adebayo. Here's the eraser. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's the Magician. He's defended by Jordan. Back to Howard. Over Adebayo. Howard, that's good. Howard's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's the eraser. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Kicks it to Jordan. Memphis moving that ball around. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Magician no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Memphis. Jordan finds Garnett. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Doncic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic with the steal. to the paint. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Anticipating before the play can happen, Luka Doncic gets the break started.
Here's the Magician. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jordan. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's the Magician. It's the three-point bomb. The Magician's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Doncic outside. Here's Garnett. Offline with his three.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
From deep, Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Thompson right side. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jordan passes to the eraser. Passes to Garnett. Here's the eraser. Defended by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Here's Pippen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's the Magician. Tries again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Thompson looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to the Magician. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Magician's got 9 points in the quarter.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's the eraser. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's the eraser. He's covered by Thompson. The eraser shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the 3.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
The eraser passes to Jordan. Here's the eraser. On the wing, Doncic. Kicks it out to Jordan. A 3-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Here's the Magician. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Garnett left side. Pippen with the steal. The Magician passes to Mitchell. Here's the Magician, guarded by Jordan. Six to shoot. Here's Howard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, big sir.
The eraser passes to Adebayo. Here's the eraser. Out to Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Timberwolves trail. Inside. Here's the Magician. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's the eraser. Covered by Mitchell. Garnett outside. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back. Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's the Magician.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's the eraser. It's good!
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
Here's the Magician. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Howard has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. The Magician passes to Thompson. Off target from downtown. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Eraser.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And so the Memphis Grizzlies have won the series.
And you can't say enough about how much work it has taken them to get here. The Western Conference so tough, and they have survived. What a journey to make it to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.